Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, I do have open slots available. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know you are interested. Love to have you join in on some of the action and fun. Now, without further ado, only one of you rolled the D20 to see if you're giving the recap. Who gave it last week? Did Tora give it last week? I think Tora gave it last week.
Yeah,
I think
Tora gave it last week.
Perfect. So, Damson.
Last time, the party continued after having Varric's father recover, and Varric decided to help out around the house with his mom a bit. Before Varric's father had us follow him as he started to reveal some information after recognizing Sylph, of explaining his family's past, of how it traces back to the same time that Sylph is from, and that his family had been in charge of protecting the vessel that had been left behind, of how that the person who came and tried to kill him, Ron, wanted to know where the vessel is and he refused to tell him, thus getting stabbed in the process. Following him, we ended up near the Draconith, the vessel that Sylph came on. Before entering, we had to place our hands on this silver pad to see if we were worthy of entering. Sylph did first, then disappeared, followed by Damson and the rest of the group, appearing in a room of darkness where all we had was our sense of touch, as we could not see. The party found something scaly, something hard and armor-like, and then a set of stairs and what felt like a brazier. Damson went over to the brazier and then used elementalism, the small little cantrip, to light it aflame, which then caused the room to light up, activating the sentinel that was in the room. We collectively teamed up and beat it down, destroying it, not incinerating it, so the armor pieces are still there that could be salvaged, ending the session just after the combat finished.
All right. So, with the sconce at the center of the room ignited with a magical glow across all of the rods, you look around the room and chamber as this arcane armor that just attacked you all is now sitting on the ground in pieces. Little jolts of energy seems to be moving from the various different pieces, but they're not connecting like they are supposed to. Looking around, your equipment is not in here, but there is other things that might be able to supplement everything that you require.
Start taking a look around to see if there's any arcane foci or weapons or whatnot.
Joe, take a look at the giant weapons that he was using. The thing was using.
The greatsword?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is a +1 greatsword. That one's easy enough to find. Damson, perception check.
$22.
We love 22. Looking around, you do find that there's this strange twisted rod in here that you can probably reshape and reutilize as an arcane focus. It is metallic, which is strange for you. You've never used one like that before, but you should be able to benefit from it.
Okay. Metallic arcane focus. Footish, do you need any foci weapon?
Yeah, that would be handy.
Let's see if we can find one that would fit you and your nature.
Okay.
I want to try and help Footish find one, if possible.
All right, go ahead. Perception.
Who's rolling that?
Well, you said help, so you have advantage from
Okay.
being helped.
Hmm.
Yes. Just as a general rule of thumb, when one person helps the other person is the one doing the action. They're just gaining advantage. That's the help action.
Yeah, because I figured you know what you need better than Damson does. Ooh.
28.
You are very helpful. Thank you.
Flittish, you're going to hate me for this.
Uh-oh.
The closest thing that you can find in here is an old ancient mop handle. It's the only thing made out of wood in the entire room.
Cool.
It's
All
old
right.
enough, it's become a focus. It's well aged.
It has absorbed the natural arcane energies in this area. Yeah, that's
Fair.
what you have. And you can't break off the mop head yet either, because if you did, it might release the magic inside.
It doesn't unscrew?
No, they weren't that progressed as a society.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm running around with a mop. Cool.
Yeah. It's not wet, at least. It's been way too long. Yep.
I'd be able to clean up after myself if I get stuck with the manta ray cloak again.
All right. Are you leaving the polar bear form to wield the mop, or?
Oh, I forgot I was in polar bear. Yes,
All right.
I will go back to human form and wield my mop.
Boop. Yes. All right. Sylph will look around and pick up. Oh wait, no. They can summon their own weapons, can't they?
Mhm.
Yeah, depends on if the magic of the area somehow took that.
No, their time didn't care about stuff like that. That wasn't a thing back then. Yeah, so they'll just summon, oh yeah, I have these, and summon their weapons. And if I'm mistaken and they're not that type of warlock, they will instead just pick up a long sword or two and be good. All
Does
right.
the golem? She'll look at the golem. Does it Is it stay where it is? Or?
There's arcane currents trying to attach from the different pieces that you knocked apart, but they're not reaching one another. And noticeably, Sophis, you're a blacksmith, right?
Blacksmith? No, I'm a herbalist.
Somebody in the group was a blacksmith. Who is it?
Isn't it?
Oh, Varrock.
Greyhawk, yeah.
I love when people don't make it last minute. It makes my life so much easier for the role playing. So yeah, he would be able to identify that you guys didn't hurt this armor at all. And it is made out of the same substance as that black shard that you have, Damson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can you remind
Wow.
me what the name was?
It was the adamant. No. Scroll.
Adamant resolve.
That's
Thank
what
you.
it was. I couldn't remember the second word.
You got that, Gribble? That's the name of the type of metal, adamant resolve. Thank you. So, Varasha will look around, very upset that their armor is not in here. That was very expensive.
If this thing is made out of that same substance, that means we have a large chunk of it.
A full suit of armor worth of it.
That's currently trying to put itself back together.
That's also way bigger than any of you. It's large.
Does any of you have some like sort of magic bag or something?
I mean, we do, but given the fact that it's trying to put itself back together, I think we should keep it apart. Last thing we want to do is having this come crawling out of the bag and strangling one of us.
Should maybe just put a couple pieces in the bag?
I mean, we can always come back for it, Sophis. Presumably.
We don't know if we can come back for it, or might have reanimated by then.
Also, I don't have my bag on me. All our items got taken.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was wondering where my stuff was.
Somewhere on the ship.
Is there a piece that's big enough for like a shield for her to wear, like pick up?
Oh yeah, you could pick up a shield. Absolutely. Not of the armor. The armor didn't have a shield.
Oh, but what the okay. I was wondering like if maybe the breastplate could be the pseudo shield or something.
Breastplate is not a shield. It's a breastplate. But you could pick up a shield.
No, I think she'll just pick up a piece of the armor that's easily can be carried.
Sure, you can pick up the breastplate, or easily carried. Probably the helmet would be it. It is large. It is very, very big.
Okay, she'll pick up the helmet.
Alrighty, you pick it up. You carry
maybe
it
this
with
way.
you.
Maybe this way I won't be able to come back together. It doesn't have a head.
Alright, now let me try to be Sylph. Or maybe it'll come hunting for its head. Oh.
True, could do that.
If that happens, we'll just beat it up again, I guess.
Yes. And it's like we're carrying it with us. Alright, I think that's as close to them as I can be. I'm done.
There's only one.
Yeah.
There can only be one.
Yes, the Highlander. Alrighty. Well, as previously described to you all last week, there is a staircase that heads downwards.
Does it look dark down there?
Oh, absolutely.
The sticks in the brazier, are any of those able to be picked up and carried as a torch?
Roll me a survival check.
I will assist.
Oh, thank you, Flitish. 25.
The two of you move closer to the brazier and start to move your head and hands closer like cavemen, testing if fire hot. And luckily, fire not hot.
Oh.
But they do glow with the light.
Well, that's interesting. It's not hot, but looks like we can use these as torches. Well, I'll pick one out and hand one to everyone.
All right, you get a torch, you get a torch, you get a torch.
I feel like Oprah over here.
And if you throw it on the ground, you know what happens? It's a torch, you're fine.
All right, with this we should be able to see and should be able to explore.
All right.
Is this without this light, we can't see, right?
Correct. Even with dark vision. Yes, I know you have dark vision.
Oh, okay. All right. Should pick the
Magical darkness.
Yes, only one person can see through it, and they're not here. Now, as you all begin walking down the stairs, you notice there's a handful of other rooms without doors on them, however. They're just walled off panels that you could engage and interact with. As you reach out towards it, it doesn't move at all. You push against them, they don't budge at all either. And Sylph looks a little confused. These are supposed to be enterable chambers and rooms, but apparently everything's on lockdown, and they can't remember why. But as you continue your way on through, you discover there's one offshoot that doesn't have a door over it. One chamber. It opens up before you, and the scale of it is unsettling. It almost immediately makes you all feel uncomfortable. A massive arcane core hangs at the far end of the room, suspended within rings of metal and intricate machinery. The structure is immense, engineered with precision and reinforced with purpose, built to hold something powerful and dangerous. Let me group all of you together so you can move together, and when I put you on the next map, put a torch over top of you so you can see. Boop. Torches. So, the power is still there inside of this area. A dense sphere of blue energy churns within the core. Its light steady but contained, casting a cold glow across everything around it. The rest of the chamber tells a different story. This place is in the middle of falling apart. I would like an Arcana check from anybody proficient in Arcana.
21.
This area, it looks like the arcane energy. Oh my Ken. Kentastic. The arcane energies are in meltdown mode. You know the dangers of wielding magic that you cannot contain and too powerful of it. It causes massive explosions. But this is in the middle of such a mode. And it seems to be safe for now. Smoke coils upwards from shattered machinery along the walls, but it never rises. It hangs in the air, frozen in twisted shapes. Sparks drift between broken gears and ruptured conduits, caught mid-flight. Large mechanical rings set half-turned, their teeth locked together. Some cracked under strain, others moments away from failing. Everywhere you look, something has happened. And then it stopped. The smell of burnt metal and arcane discharge lingers faintly, as though it should be stronger, but never had the chance to settle. There is no heat pressing against your skin, no roar of machinery, no grinding of gears, only the suggestion that all of it should be there. A long platform stretches from where you stand towards the core. Its surface is uneven, scarred from stress and impact, but still intact. At its far end, the remains of a bridge hang over a wide gap. The central span has collapsed. Metal edges are bent and torn where the structure gave way. frozen in the instant it failed. The path to the core is broken, leaving only the separated halves facing each other across open space. Beyond it, the core continues its silent motion, continued but not calm. The entire chamber feels held in place, like something paused in the middle of a critical moment. The systems here were not shut down, they were interrupted, and whatever caused it never finished what it started. There are mid-sparks in the air, mid-smoke lingering. Everything seems to have just stopped, like a picture.
Damson is incredibly worried. Just like looking around. I don't know what's causing this, but it almost appears like this is in the middle of... What's the word for it? Middle of an explosion that stopped. I'm not sure what's caused it, but I see three options. Either we don't touch it because this is far beyond my current comprehension. This is more of Sylph's field. Two, we try to shut this down so it can't explode, or somehow find a way to repair it, but there's a lot to repair. Or, I guess the other option is to continue to explore to see if we can figure out what happened before we start taking a course of action.
Let's do that one. We don't know enough about what's happening right now to try to mess with anything. I mean, what if we trigger something and the explosion continues?
True. Yes. Let's move carefully then. Based on that roll, Joey, do I know if touching any of the things like sparks are like frozen in mid-air would cause those to like affect someone?
Based off of your 21 Arcana, you should be fine. They might sting, sparks sting, but they shouldn't really like harm you, you know?
Okay. Watch out for the sparks in the air. They will sting, but it shouldn't harm you. And let's move very carefully ahead. Normally Sylph would check for traps. What would that be? Investigation for traps?
Thieves' tools, utilizing intelligence. If you're proficient in investigation, you have advantage.
I don't have that. I don't have thieves' tools or investigation.
How about survival or perception?
Nope, it's investigation on this one.
Okay.
I also cannot help with this.
Right. I'll just go in the front then.
I mean, you're welcome to roll even if you don't have the proficiency. You just aren't going to be as good at it.
What do we roll?
Investigation.
Yep.
Just regular or at disadvantage?
Just regular.
Yep. That's about what I thought.
It looks like there's no traps.
It's only
Yep.
2 at a time, correct?
Yep. So one more person can engage with that.
I have a plus. I'm not proficient in investigation at all. Sophus, are you proficient?
Nope.
I'll roll it then. Come on. 18?
Ooh, 18's not bad. Looking at it, the bridge before you is not necessarily trapped, but it is collapsed. You can't cross, that area right there. It looks like it was mid-lift and then got frozen in this, state that it's in. However, the physical mechanisms look like you can engage with them still. If you could reach out and grab onto the bridge, you should be able to lift it, and the mechanisms would be able to lock it into place.
Okay. Get up close enough to see it. I can try reaching out to engage the mechanism, and it looks like it's still movable. Let's see here. The only spell I have that can do so is telekinesis.
That is a hefty spell.
It is, but considering that seems to be the only path forward. And engaging the bridge doesn't look like it will change anything else in this environment, will it?
No, it does not look like it'll change anything else.
Okay, I will reach out with telekinesis to try and get the bridge lower.
Okay. Your spell begins to grab against the bridge and begin to slowly creak and cause it to go higher and higher. It is incredibly loud and disturbing as you hear the ancient metals that have not been engaged with in some time creaking and moaning their way through all of this. Eventually, however, it lifts to its full potential and snaps into place. Let me adjust the lighting.
Because we can see out to here. At least I can.
Yeah. You could always see it. I just had dynamic... I had lines that stopped you from walking into it.
Ah.
Yeah. Alright. Looks like the bridge is solid. Who wants to test it? By the way, do any of you have a torch on you? How is your vision so good?
We all have torches.
On your token, you have a torch?
Oh, well, that I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
you're not supposed to have... Alright, so in the handouts area, there's something called a torch. You can search it up.
Yeah, I see it.
Drag and drop it on top of your character. You'll have better vision.
Ah.
And each of you can grab one. And when you want to move, you just highlight yourself and the torch, and then use your arrow keys to move. Okay?
That makes a big difference.
Yes, that's why I said you can put the torches on yourselves. I apologize for not making that clearer.
Looks like Selphus is testing it.
All right. Sophus, I need you to roll me an acrobatics check. Ginger steps. 24. As you test it, tiptoeing across with your feet, making sure it's not going to bow or break underneath you. Oh, apparently Sophus here. I'll just keep this over here for the time being. I don't think. Yeah, they can't see it.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Sorry, Soph is on their way.
Okay.
I apologize. Yeah, they're on their way. But yes, as you are gingerly stepping across, making sure to be very careful, you test your weight and pressure against it numerous times, and you start, like, bouncing a little and then jumping on it, and it is perfectly solid. Once it locked into place, you're good.
Okay. Good.
Okay. It looks safe. Sophus has jumped up and down on it. I'll go next on it. Yeah.
Sylph is here. All right, Sylph, to help you catch up on where everyone is at right now, you looted through that armory room but only found basic equipment. You can, I believe, summon your weapons to yourself. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're already outfitted with that. If you wanted some basic bitch armor, you can have basic bitch armor, but you have your arcane armor, which is probably better.
Okay.
Okay. Many of the doors and chambers seem to be locked and sealed, and they cannot open. Like, there's no magic flooding into them at all. And you guys all made your way into the arcane engine room, which has everything frozen in a, like, stasis-like state, and it looks like it was mid-meltdown when this happened.
Okay.
So right now, they just got the bridge out of the way. Congratulations. And you made it across the bridge, everyone. Not to mention, Varasha and Sophus could have just jumped that, but yeah. It's alright, telekinesis is still going, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Now let me continue my reading. As you step across the bridge, you begin to see more of this engine room before you that is completely foreign and looks incredibly strange to many of you. The staircase leading up to a raised platform seems to have an exceptional amount of these embers stuck in the glow and area. There's this console down at the bottom as well that looks like there's something jammed in between some gears inside of it, and looks like there's fire that was frozen in place stuck in the middle of that as well.
Huh. Get closer up to it. Can I tell if this jam was on purpose, or was it like an accident of everything happening else here that caused it to jam?
Tinker's check or Arcana check?
Yeah, I have to be Arcana.
Either one. And if you have both, you have advantage. Yay! That jam seemed to be very deliberate, and by somebody with proper tools for it. It's a wrench stuck in there.
It appears there's a wrench stuck in this thing over here. Self, do you know what this is?
They are squinting their eyes, trying to focus. I think so.
I'm assuming it's this thing right here, Joey.
Yeah.
Yeah, look around and poke at it. See what happens.
Okay. You poke at it, and you touch metal, but it doesn't seem to react easily under your poke.
Is it warm, cold?
Warm.
Warm. This thing's warm to the touch still. Weird.
Yes, considering everything else is kind of frozen. The only thought I had is either that seems to be what's causing the meltdown, or that's what's frozen the meltdown, and I'm not sure which. Or it's coincidental. You'd probably... Oh, I mean, you do know this thing better than I do. Could leave it there and take a look else around and see what else is happening.
Sure.
Okay, let's go up these stairs and take a look before we make a rash decision.
Go ahead. Sylph, did you see my message, by the way, from earlier?
I did not. Only the yep, no problem from 2004.
Yeah, right after that, there's ping, and then what I messaged after ping.
Okay, scrolling down, I only see ping. That was at 6. Then I'm here, and that's when I apologize.
New message right there.
Oh, yeah, I see this now. Okay.
That's weird. I posted that right after ping. Okay.
Discord acts funny.
Apparently, that's why we use Zoom.
Okie dokie.
All right, cool. Wanted you to have more heads up, but here we are.
That's fine.
Go ahead and go up them stairs, people. I'll have Sophus not far behind you all. So, looking out further, Damson, you see that there's another one of these bridges, but this one looks to be in mid-critical mode. There's blasts of fire stuck in the middle of it all that looks like it was ripping and destroying and pulsing out from the center of this engine. The gears themselves look to be partially collapsing and melding downwards into one another under the pressure of the magic that is pulsing out. Roll me a perception check.
Okie doke.
And up to 2 people can do this.
I will assist.
All right, you have advantage, Damson. $10. There's something in there that you don't see very well. One thing that has a shape in there.
All right, I'll give this a shot.
Okay.
Assisting was not so helpful.
Yeah.
Let me use my own eyeballs. My own eyeballs. Oh, you're gonna help me?
Jeez. Yeah. Okay, sure. Why not?
Yeah, I'll help.
Go for it.
What it's like? Is that something there? It's like 2 people like pointing out. Like, is that like? I think that's like it's like 2 old people trying to.
Let me squint with my good eye.
As you're looking, the mop just keeps having the phrase like moving into your view, and you keep like leaning and fucking hell. And then eventually you move it out of the way altogether. As you look through, oh yeah, Sylph, you missed that part. The only thing made out of wood that you guys have discovered that Flittish can use as a focus is a mop handle.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been no other wood here so far. That suits a focus. Flittish, looking inside, there's a little frog person holding tools who's currently attached to some necessary component and looks to be like they were mid-disintegration as they were doing that.
I'm sorry, the frog was mid-disintegration, or the thing that they're attached to?
The frog.
Oh, oof. Yikes. There's a frog person in there, but it looks whatever they are doing or did is they're in a bad way. They're being disintegrated.
Oh. I could try and pull them out.
Will that stop them from being disintegrated? How do we put them back together once that process has started?
I don't know. This is a unique circumstance considering things are just frozen and stopped, so maybe? Uh,
I guess try. I mean, what have they got to lose at this point? We're either going to save them or they're going to be disintegrated.
or it triggers the rest of this to be exploding.
That's true. Kind of not looking to join the disintegration, but
Agreed. I could try to gently wiggle them to see what happens. Just to see if anything else. Can I make an Arcana check, Joey, if pulling the frog out of the explosion would trigger everything else? Or is it like the bridge and it should be fine?
Roll me an Arcana check.
$19.
Just like your maneuvering of the bridge, if you pulled them out, they shouldn't trigger it so long as whatever tool they have affixed to whatever mechanism is in there. Again, you're not a tinkerer, so you don't know the specifics of all this stuff. So long as that's not disturbed, it should be kept the same, and you might even be able to save the frog.
Okay. Would I be able to, with my telekinesis, pull the frog and leave the tool there?
Potentially. That's going to be a sleight of hand check.
Oh.
Yeah.
I believe I can. It's just going to be a bit of sleight of hand work. Sylph, can you help be my eyes on this to help make sure that we can save the frog and not cause an explosion?
I didn't see no frog. You two did all the seeing. I'm back here.
Well, come over here,
This is the
Sylph.
first time knowing about a frog. There's a frog down there?
Yeah, come over here.
No, I'm staying here. That's too far.
Sylph, you can roll me a history check, though.
Okay. E14.
So, as I said in the message, you recall of a couple of frog people that worked on this way, way back when. You don't remember their names because their position was not very high. But you remember there was a frog engineer. Supposedly a nice fella.
For some reason, my mind is slipping to frogs. I remember a fellow. Oh, they'll get closer, see if they can see this frog.
Perception. Well, if they point them out to you, you can see them.
Mm-hmm.
Then looking over. Okay. I could try bring the frog to me.
Welcome back.
Yeah, based on what I can see, if that tool he's using gets nudged, it might trigger everything go off. So I was going to try to levitate, like telekinesis him off.
Have you tried speaking to it?
I have not, no.
Okay, maybe that should be the first goal. Trying to speak to it.
Shout out to the frog. Hey, can you hear us?
It might be French.
No reaction whatsoever. Maybe.
Oh, that got picked up. Ooh.
Wait. No, the French are already the bad guys in the Tuesday game. Let's keep going.
I think they're stuck in this time freeze.
I don't
I'm-
know, so.
Would you
Go
s-
on.
Sophus?
How do we know? How do we know it's time freeze?
Well, everything's frozen in time, so time frozen? Time freeze?
Everything's frozen in time.
Yeah, because it's mid-explosion and not exploding.
Hmm. That makes sense.
But yes, Sylph, can you keep an eye, like help me make sure that that wrench doesn't move, kind of like how we would borrow things in the past and leave other things undisturbed?
Sure, I think. I don't understand, but sure.
Okay. May I roll a sleight of hand with advantage, Joey?
You may, if you're being helped.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Sleight of hand. I'm gonna use the DM inspiration to re-roll the 9, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Query. I do have. I can't guidance myself, can I?
Yes, you can.
Okay. The D4. For
So
that
long as
then.
it's not concentration.
Ah,
No,
crap,
check.
it is.
New guidance, I believe, is not concentration.
No.
Because it lasts for a longer period of time, but it only affects one specific ability score. I'm double checking just to make sure.
Because I might have the old one on my sheet.
Nope,
by
it's
accident.
concentration. Yeah. So
Ah.
that's not going to help you. Someone else could guidance you, but you can't guidance yourself while you're concentrating on levitate.
Yeah, I can give them not concentration guidance.
Could
Thank
I
you, Sylph.
could I find something to throw into that portal, to that orb thing?
You want to throw something wildly into the arcane core? Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Roll me a perception check. Find something random.
That brings me to 16.
Sophus, you actually find this like small metallic circle that has an opening in the middle. You have no idea what it is.
She'll look at it. What is this thing? She'll show it to people.
Ada used to have things like this, but you don't know what it's called. It's that thingy-mabob, the doohickey.
Something that Ada used to have? Why? We're trying to get the frog out.
One of the toughs.
You want to toss it?
Mm-hmm.
That seems like a very bad idea. Please don't.
What if
Where's
it
the
brings
exit?
everything back to normal time?
We don't want that because we'll die in an explosion.
What if I aim for the frog? Maybe I can knock him out of it.
We already
I'm
have
in-
somebody levitating to pull them out of it.
Oh, I thought it wasn't working.
No. You guys have just been fishing for more ways to not have me resolve a 14.
Which it's now 16.
16 is much better. So, as you grab onto the frog and Sylph instructs you, all right, pull them a little bit more. Nope, down, and then all right, closer and down, all right, closer. Eventually, they dislodge from holding onto the object, and you drag the frog over towards you.
It's like we're playing Zelda and we're trying to manipulate the objects. Or Crimson Desert. Okay, and I will bring the frog back up a bit with the frog so it's not on the bridge it's mid-exploding to set it down. Okay, frog rescued.
Now she'll toss the thing onto the.
It just floats through it.
Oh. He's not real.
No, through the frog. I'm sorry. It will hit the frog.
Oh,
And
okay.
just ding, like fall off. And also, you missed the description, but they look like they were disintegrating as they were trying to do something with that core.
So he's all injured and burned.
Yes, and frozen currently.
Let's.
Well, he's real at least.
Yes. Let's see if healing can help undo this disintegration. To try and see if we can bring them back to now.
Okay.
I will use. Where is it? Cure
we
wounds
don't have items.
at 4th level.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do Cure Wounds and not a different spell that your group has and you know about that it does things?
Oh, wait. She's like, duh, this could be restoration. Flittish, can you
Dispel magic.
Can you do your restoration on the frog?
Let me see. I don't have my components, so possibly not. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Greater restoration.
Doesn't require any.
Greater Restoration requires 100
greater.
GP. Yeah,
The lesser doesn't.
yes.
Yeah, that requires diamond dust, which I don't have my components, so I can't do greater restoration. Let's look at lesser. Lesser I can do, but I don't know if it's going to have any effect on this situation. But we'll try it and see what happens. So I will cast lesser restoration.
Gribble, what was the last thought that ran through your head as you were attempting to do what you were doing? Or the last thing you were saying as you were stopped exactly at that moment and now you catch back up?
Probably screw it, bag of holding, black hole.
And when everything comes to, Gribble, please describe what you look like for everybody.
Well, because I don't have my suit on, I am a green frog. What's the image? With like oranges, like irises, and small stature. But my legs look kind of janky right now because of the disintegration, and I'm in a lot of pain. And I have a tool belt on me.
So, as you see them, I think you can rename your token, or I have to probably.
It's frog.
Oh, that's not it. That's Grable. Gribble.
Grable.
Grable. So as you were doing that, very suddenly everything moves forward, and you feel yourself being pulled over here, and then your attention is snapped to these individuals, as you just see. Well, Sophis, please describe yourself as you just said. That's a frog.
You're muted, Sophis.
Sophis looks like a short blonde elf with long hair. It kind of looks like her eyes are kind of sunken in. They have a pale hue to them now. Their skin looks pale. They're carrying a giant greatsword on their back, I guess. And if you look closely at her smile, if she looks at her teeth, there's two little fangs popping out.
And then Damson.
You see a tall dragonborn standing about 6'7", black scales with bands of damson running across them, feathers coming down the head and going all the way down her back and tail. Currently holding metallic twisted rod thing that she found in the armory. Wearing very colorful clothing. Blues, whites, reds, intricate little patterns. And she has her hand out and kind of looks like she was like pulling you towards her. Very, very pleasant looking. Was that violet fuchsia eyes? They're very nice to look into.
And then Flittish.
Flittish is human. She stands about 5'2". She's wearing leather suede clothing. Her skin is sun-kissed, freckled, bears faint scars. She has blue eyes. When you meet her gaze, you get the sensation that you're being studied not by a human, but by something older and wilder. Her hair is thick and tangled with braids, beads, small bone charms, things woven into her hair. It's very wild and unkempt. And she's carrying a mop for whatever reason.
And then lastly, but not leastly, Sylph.
At the moment, they are a Harrigan with lovely bright cream fur that seems to have a shimmer of rainbow in itself of the tips of the fur that introduced with light. They seem to be wearing what looks like a magical piece of clothing that's wrapped around them. Blue in color with an image of a cloud and rainbow raindrops coming from it. And a long scarf with different weapons inscribed upon it.
Now, Gribble, as you've just came out from... You don't know how long. It could have been just like hours.
Well, with all the time just rushing back to me, I lean over the side and just hurl like dry heave. Oh. Oh. Why? Oh.
Are you okay?
Have you ever fought a singularity with a bag of holding and
A
a
what?
wrench?
I know what a bag of holding is. What are the other two?
Well, and idiots play around with the engine cores and set it on critical. It goes boom. The only way to stop something like that is a bag of holding and a couple wrenches.
Well,
Where's my wrench?
the thing you're holding's still in there, because I had no idea if touching that would cause this to unfreeze.
Why do you have my back scratcher?
What?
What?
The mop?
No,
What?
little tiny metal thing.
Oh, the thing that Sophis is holding, the tiny metal thing. Sophis?
I tossed it at him.
Oh, never mind. They don't have it then.
No. The little metal stick.
The one I'm holding.
Oh, yeah.
I found it in the, I guess you could say, the weapons room with the giant construct. Seems to be
Construct.
capable
We don't have
of
any
a...
constructs. You talking about my suit? You better not have scratched my suit.
Was your suit carrying this? And she brings out the helmet.
That is your helmet, Gribble.
Where's the rest of it?
Over there in pieces. It attacked us.
Yes.
Who are you? You're not a part of the crew.
I'm Sophus. What are you?
I'm Gribble. Engineer. It's my ship. What are you doing on my ship?
A ship? We're not in the ocean.
Ocean. Who goes swimming?
I mean, lots of people, lots of animals, many?
I mean, it looked like you would swim too. You look like a big frog.
No, I'm going to the great lily pad in the sky.
Yeah, no,
So you're religious?
No, it's a place.
Sylph, you may roll me another history check to see if you remember anything about this individual.
Okie dokie.
Twenty.
23.
Gribble, yeah, he's like the third or fourth highest ranked engineer on the vessel. Not nepotized, actually earned their position, which is really good and nice as well. Gribble, what else would they remember about you from only knowing you in passing?
One of the clergy on board convinced him that he does well, he gets to go to the great lily pad in the sky. You've never heard of the great lily pad? But ever since he heard about it, his work ethic has, like, quadrupled.
So a cultist.
Perfect.
Yes. So yeah, you do recall these little bits of information about them.
Looking over them for a moment. You're a frog.
I am
What is your race
strong.
particularly?
Did you hear him?
Who is that to?
Oh, Gribble, did you hear him?
Yeah, I said I'm grong, not frog.
There we go.
Gronk. Okay. Okay. Can we touch you without dying? They raise an eyebrow.
As you realize you've been floating here this entire time, affixed to nothing. Not the weirdest thing you've ever experienced, to be honest.
If you use gloves. What the hell happened to my pants? Why are my legs all mangled?
Well, I pulled you out of that. You were disintegrating. Does it like kind of rotate you around to see the core.
Can you take me to my suit?
Here,
Please.
you can have this, and she'll toss the helmet at him. It looks too big for you though.
I just toss it into the black hole.
The helmet.
Your
Yeah.
helmet? Your helmet? Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
I need my suit. The
Okay.
helmet was the head engineer's idea of a joke.
Hmm. Well, that suit was made of some adamantium resolve or the helmet.
Like,
That was
yeah.
that was kind of valuable to us.
Yeah.
Well, it's not yours, so it's mine to do with what I please. You're not a member of the crew.
Your crew's gone.
As long as I live, there's still crew on this ship.
Hmm. I guess.
I guess. But yeah, we can take you back to the armory. This was the only door that was open between there and here.
Where's our
Oh,
stuff?
Your stuff. What do you mean,
Yeah.
your stuff?
Well, it was all
Uh,
taken from us when we got here, so I assume you would know why and where. It's your ship, right?
Do I know of security protocols that would take their stuff?
Oh yeah, if unregistered individuals are on the ship, all of their equipment is immediately put into the captain's vault. That's part of the stuff I messaged you about earlier.
Okay. Well, if you're not members of the crew, your stuff got put into lockup.
Hmm. Can you get it back for us?
You take me with my suit. We can discuss it.
Okay.
Why are you on the ship? Who are you people?
Well, I'm Damson. That is Sophis, as they said earlier. The wonderful druidess over there is Flittish, and the colorful rabbit is Sylph. And we're here because, well, we came here because we needed to. I don't know if reclaiming is the right word, but it belongs to Sylph, from what I understand.
She doesn't look like the captain.
Oh, and that is Varasha over there, turning around to show them the giant wolf, the giant dire wolf.
Hi!
Or
Don't be
chopped
afraid
liver.
that I can talk. I'm the third smartest person in the party.
Oh, we're gonna get along real well.
Yeah! Finally, someone not freaked out by me. They are a dire wolf, just to clarify, they are fucking huge.
Yeah, well, I've dealt with a lot of large races as a small race.
Right.
It just makes it easier being a small race working as an engineer because you can get in and out of places others can't.
Alright, so are we getting him over to his suit or just standing around?
Yes.
Okay. You all venture back out of this room until you make it back over to the previous chamber. And Gribble, feel free to describe what it looks like when you see all of your armor. They did scratch it, or somebody scratched it. But it's all perfectly still in order.
I look at my armor and go, "You scratched the paint job." And I just like slap my hands together. All right, you lot, file in. as the armor starts slowly crawling its way over to me and connecting all of the points, taking over the disintegrated feet and giving me legs again. Oh, that's gonna hurt for a while. Ah.
Now, do you always have large size when you're wearing the armor, or is it medium?
No.
Most? Okay.
It's only large when I use the bonus action.
Yeah. So a large component of it goes towards a backpack of you.
Yeah. Ah.
So he looks like a now he looks like a medium build, but with a tiny head, right?
Yeah. I will just post this in the chat.
Just reminded of the Goombas from Super Mario Bros.
So, like, once it all gets together, like, I tap the arm. I'm like, why aren't you working? Come on, come on. And a big giant blue disc, like, appears around my wrist.
Huh.
Alright, looks like the shield's still working.
Switch over to Red Elf. Kinda glad I didn't keep the immolation up and turn that suit to dust.
Good luck trying to mouth this stuff.
That was Renee. A different language.
Yeah.
Did you happen to pick Renee as your language, Gribble?
I took the one you recommended.
Yes, not Renee. Renee is it's like druidic, but for gypsies.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. Well, now that you guys are all together and Gribble is feeling considerably better, but still you need to rest a little bit, Gribble. You have been in stasis for a long-ass time. We're going to go ahead and go on break, everyone. We'll be back.
Nice.
animals.
Party check. Are we all good?
Oh yeah. Sylph, are you
Here.
good? Sylph hopefully is on their way back. All right, we'll go back on break until you get back.
I've just
We're back. So, where last we left off, you all had just discovered Gribble, who was stuck inside of the arcane engine. For how long they've been down here, you're not quite sure, but it sounds like it's been a very long time. You brought them back to get them inside of the suit of armor that attacked you all, and you apparently scratched the paint on. You scratched the surface. You picked it up in broad daylight, and you scratched it. If you name that movie quote, you get an inspiration. Damn, no inspirations to go around today.
What is it? Is that the Ringer?
It is The Ringer. One of my favorite movies of all time, and they'll never make again.
I had to remember because like I had to pull out the old movies from my mind, you know?
Yeah. I could have done the accent, but I think I'd get banned. Or canceled, one or the other. Anyways, as you all have just woken or gotten him into the suit, Gribble, you kind of like half pass out and collapse to the ground under it as it's trying to affix itself to you to stop you from, bleeding out and dying, as you were in the middle of a meltdown collapse, and that hurts a lot.
Seeing him pass out, like, are you okay over there? You're kind of wobbling. Should probably sit down.
Gribble, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a minute. Oh, God, my legs hurt.
Why don't you take this? Oh, actually, I don't have my thing. Never mind. Well, if we go to the captain's quarters, I can give you a health potion, because that's what I think I have.
Oh, you're not getting to the captain's quarters anytime soon.
Why's that?
Because from the looks of things, everything's on lockdown. Which means I gotta go get something in order to bypass the lockdown.
And what would that be?
Well, our cowardly head engineer has a bypass tool that I know how to use, but it's on him now. The last thing I remember him saying was, "It's gonna blow, it's gonna blow. I gotta tell the captain it's gonna blow." And I was like, why are you gonna tell the captain if we're all gonna get vaporized? That makes no sense to me, but okay. I will go deal with the problem since all of you idiots... That's the problem with nepotism. No one wants to do the work when it's necessary.
Nepotism. Oh, like when nobles get in positions of power that they only got because of their family name.
Yeah. See, I work for a living. If I don't work, I don't get paid.
Yeah.
And mercenaries love getting paid.
You're a mercenary?
Yeah, technical one.
I mean, not too much of a difference compared to adventurers.
What's an adventurer?
People who take on quests to solve other people's problems. Or decide to just go out and explore the world, find a dungeon, clear it out, and the loot is theirs.
See, people used to make requests. We call those bounty boards.
I mean, there still are bounty boards for the criminals. Or some wanted animals.
How long have I been... Y'all probably wouldn't even know.
Probably
You all
not.
look green.
No, I'm black and dancing. You're green.
Welcome back, Sylph.
Welcome back, Sylph.
We're just initiating the campfire portion of this session.
You have to...
Gribble needs to rest up. No, cure wounds will not solve the problem.
No, my legs have to be staunched. And it takes a while for the suit to do that.
As we hear, like, the gears and belts tightening and all that other fun stuff in there. But it's probably been... If you arrived when I... If the ship arrived when I think it did, a couple thousand years?
You should really never go near Event Horizon. Whew.
Well,
You lose all sense of time.
I don't know what that is, so noted.
Did they, like... Are there smart people in your world?
No.
I'll then explain it.
There
I
are
look
people
at
who
I look at
believe
the
they are
dog and I go.
smart.
I look at the dog and I can just go. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get along a lot better.
I told you, I'm one of the smartest people here. And not but 3 months ago, I would just lick my nether regions in front of everybody to clean myself. Not anymore.
I say if you can, do what you gotta do.
The downside of intelligence. Shame.
Yeah.
Not true. There's some brilliant people that have no shame. I mean, look at Ada.
I think she has the biggest amount of shame.
So, who let you on board the ship?
Well, I
Well,
let myself on.
what Sylph said.
And how did you go about doing that?
By raising my paw and it'll access him by stating my name.
But you're not a member of the crew.
I am.
I don't remember a Sylph on the register.
Oh, because that's not the name I gave.
And what was the name you gave?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Now, how do I know you're actually a member of the crew?
Because we're here.
You could be pirates.
Yeah, pirates that defeated your suit.
You say defeated, and it's still functioning perfectly.
For now. Hopefully you can repair it though. I didn't do too much damage, I don't believe, just knocked it around.
I look at the health of the suit and I go, you did 1/1000th of its health.
That's a lot.
Mm.
No one ever accused Sylph of being smart.
But needless to say, it has definitely been a long time since you've been around. Since one, the suit, the metal that your suit is made of is what, adamant resolve, yes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no one knows how to make that.
What? It's literally in 99% of things in this boat.
Yeah, no, it's mythical outside of this area.
You couldn't toss a rock without hitting a piece of this slag.
Well, that slag is basically unheard of outside. There are entire cults that have formed around over pieces of them.
Shit.
One of our traveling, recently met companions' father was almost sentenced to a terrible, multiple-year coma from poison because of them.
Because
yeah.
the cultists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this time, that is very valuable material. So when you threw it away, it was kind of not good for us.
Literally, almost everything is made of it.
Nope.
Not in this time period, I guess, or this planet.
It's mostly steel and iron.
God, where did the captain land us?
Earth.
What did you say, Sylph?
Earth.
Well.
Well, this landmass, I think, is called Greyhawk.
Yeah. But what material you are positioned on is Earth. That's so. Yeah.
Captain Dream Curver is gonna owe me big for saving the engine.
Reread the name that I gave you for the captain.
Dream Curver.
No.
Captain Dream Carver.
Dream Carver. Okay, I heard Green Curver. I apologize.
I mean, definitely sounds like you will owe Dream Carver quite a bit.
No, they owe me. I saved the engine. Our chief engineer ran like a scared man. There's gotta be hazard pay.
I mean, what are you even paid in? Silver, copper, gold?
Crickets.
Crickets.
Dragonflies.
Dragonflies.
Sometimes tasty meat. Bird meat is always good. Haven't had bird meat. God, it's been so long.
Well, I would offer you some, but all of our stuff is kind of, not here. So, how many people were on this ship?
That one, I don't really know. I didn't really pay attention.
Well, technically it's a colony ship, so enough to settle a new rock, I guess.
A colony ship?
Well, that's what these things are for. When a new rock in the sky is created, we put people on these ships so they can go populate it.
Oh, like to make a settlement.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Well, from the sounds of it, several thousand years.
How old do you normally live?
It varies from species to species. There's some that have lived hundreds of years. Some that don't seem to age.
And for your people? Because I don't think I've ever seen a... You said grung?
Yeah. It really depends on if the grung makes a pact with the Fae, which, I did. That's why, I was willing to work for this crazy motley engineering crew.
Oh, you made a pact with the Fae.
Have you kept their pact, I guess, over these thousands of years?
The ship's still in one piece. Ish.
You've been stuck for a long time.
Huh. I'm guessing that's what your pact was, to make the ship stay in one piece?
Me and the others were supposed to do it, but they all ran.
Just sounds like they broke.
I swear someone did something. there is no reason we should have had that big of a critical error. Someone did something they weren't supposed to do.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, as we were taking you out of there, did you see anything that might have, piqued your interest now that everything was kind of like stuck in place? Like,
Oh yeah, I got a lot of work to do. Thankfully, the time stop is still in effect, so if I can get all of the broken stuff around the bay patched up and all the fires put out, it'll make handling the monstrosity that is the core's overload much easier, but my poor legs. I am in no condition to do that right this moment.
fair. Not to mention, given the fact that, well, I've not seen any of this outside of here. You'd have to be stuck with what is here.
I have no idea what's going on the outside.
I mean, you're in the middle of a forest right now.
What? Why
Yeah.
would they? Why would the captain land us in? Were they asleep at the wheel again?
Does the captain have the ability to sleep?
Mm,
Because there are species that don't.
I don't sleep anymore.
True. So, I guess tell us a bit about yourself, Gribble. Like, how'd you come to be here? And some things about yourself?
Well, like I said, this is a colony ship. I was asked by... I don't even think y'all know what they would be called here. A type of Fae.
I mean, we know of the Fae.
They're much older than probably the Fae you're thinking of. They settle large floating islands in the sky. As I said earlier, I'm a mercenary by trade, engineer by profession. So I usually end up on jobs that need technical skills. Usually the people in those roles are, as you bluntly said earlier, people that were in power, getting their children, nephews, whatnot in the position, but not necessarily knowing what they were doing. But anytime there was any, like, praise to be given out, it wouldn't go to the actual individual who did the hard work. It'd go to them instead.
It wouldn't be like, what, the Nethron D people you worked for? Because they're the only ones I could think of that had stories of flying cities.
Does that name ring a bell, Joey?
The Nethari, yeah.
Okay,
That
that's
is
the
name of
the
the
ancient
civilization.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, then you're...
And I speak in the language of them. Are any of you related to them?
No. Have you been speaking it the whole time?
No, it's just now. The Netherese language.
Is it
Here-
the Floran language that you guys or something?
I'm gonna say words in that language now. Does anyone understand anything I'm saying right now?
Sylph, it sounds vaguely familiar. Not vaguely. It sounds very familiar, but like, you know those people who grow up with family members from different countries, but like they're in a different one. They can recognize and understand the language, but they can't speak it.
Yeah.
It's like that because it's been so long.
Sylph would put their paw up and just wave a little bit. I understand it, but cannot speak it. I can speak Sylvan and Primordial. Do you understand those?
I don't know what Sylvan is. Primordial is those elemental things, right? The dragons used to fight?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know the language of them, but I knew the one of the dragons, so.
Damn, should saying a Draconic. You can speak Draconic.
Yes.
Well, that's
They're
quite
growling at each other.
I'm now just imagining a frog like growling in Draconic, but it's like has the rumble of like the rivets in there.
Oh, you should have seen my uncle back in the day. And
So
I
ju-
will create a like depiction of it using a bit of like magic with the metal. And I will post what it looks like.
Mm.
This was Uncle Sal.
Oh. Huh.
Oh. Alright, I'll look. Ah. Sal.
I mean, huh. I don't really have any words for that of what your uncle looks like. I mean, kind of looks like a giant frog or toad that has a draconic bloodline.
Giant frog.
Well, he considered himself what do you call him? A ladies' man. He would try to wine and dine folks of all different varieties, singing their praises and whatnot.
Not just princesses.
He
No chance there's some hypnotism in there.
it was more of the fact that he trying to think what he was more of a showman in how he went about seducing them. He always said, you never make it big until you seduce a dragon.
Sylph just looks over to Damson. Nice.
Yeah, clearly you've made a big self. But yeah, no, the Netherity, they were what, 5,000 years ago, Joey?
At minimum 3, but up to 5 or 6.
Yeah, no, they were like, historians estimate somewhere between 3 to 6,000 years ago.
Sorry, I'm reading Flittish. Braiding the mop.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah, fine.
What are you doing to that mop?
Just making it a little neater, I guess. I don't know.
Turning into a mop of nine tails. Would that be considered a pole arm or a whip weapon at that point?
Flail.
Yeah.
Flail.
Okay. Y'all are some strange folk.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you. Go on, Sylph.
oh no, you said the words from my mouth.
Oh.
Praises. We are weird. Fantastical.
Yes. When we
Like
walk into
Sophie's just standing behind Gribble over there, menacingly, with the light close to their hands.
when we walk into a town, people notice and either go, "Yay, strangers!" or "Oh, strangers."
Wow.
Can I help you?
Yeah. When can we get our stuff back?
Oh yeah, you did lose your helm you just got.
Yeah.
Are you
It was
still
really,
mad about
really
that?
cool.
No, another helm.
Yeah.
Looks like Sophis has collections of helmets now.
Like, if it's that big of a deal, like, once the lockdown's up, we could just go to the engineering bay and grab a slab. I can easily make you a helm if you really want a hat.
A slab?
Well, yeah.
You have a slab of adamantium.
Resolve.
Unless
Resolve?
someone's robbed the
Yeah.
ship since I've been in stasis.
And you know how to forge it?
Well, who do you think made this? It sure as heck wasn't the chief engineer. He didn't understand what the heck the difference between a wrench and an Allen wrench.
What are those?
Well, one's an itty bitty tiny little stick, and one is this. And I just pull out a wrench.
Is that one named Alan?
No, this is a wrench.
Okay.
A wrench. I'm sorry.
The voice is in my head.
I'm
Does that
sorry,
mean
I'm
you
sorry.
can? Does that mean you can make weapons out of them too?
Given time, forge. It takes a lot of heat to work it, but yeah.
I mean, from what I could tell, you need like the heat of a volcano.
You don't have pressure heater ovens.
A what?
Oh god, society really went downhill.
I just imagine Sylph's over there just nodding like, yeah.
Great lily pad in the sky, give me strength, because these people are dumber than rocks.
Like, what could I say is the most advanced, like, thing that I could think of right now for comparison?
Ada.
I mean,
Blood transfusion. Like, that's.
there's the whole new thing that one of our companion was exploring of, like, blood transfusions. That's a thing she was working on.
Why would you want someone else's blood in your body? That sounds like a bad idea.
Help get rid of some diseases.
She was trying
mean-
to cure some magical plague
Mm.
thing. Yeah.
I points over to Flittish. She had like all of her blood drained and new blood put in because she had a blood-based disease. She's cured now, but yeah, that was one of the first big things that one of our former companions did.
You should really stop by the medical bay once the lockdown's up. And make
more-
sure they didn't do anything strange to you.
I mean, that's fair, but I'm actually more concerned about your legs than I am about me right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, are you able to just fix your legs with your medical bay thing?
Well, once we get it up and running, assuming we have, God, a lot of the meds are going to be expired, probably. Maybe. God, I hope so. My poor toe beans.
Would this qualify as a short rest, Joe?
Absolutely, it does.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know this for sure. If you're mad about the situation, at least you aren't hopping mad. She tries to like crack a joke at that, like this grin.
If I could get up right now, I would.
Look, if you can't make levity of a situation, that it helps. Like, no matter how bad something is, you can always find a way to crack a joke. It might not be in good taste, but hey, it helps the mind focus on something else.
So, how long have y'all been on this ship?
Less than 2 hours.
And since being on this ship, you put a scratch on my armor.
And I pulled you out of the
Singularity.
that word, yes. Brought you to your armor.
Have you seen a dragonfly flying around here?
Dragons don't fly.
Dragons do fly. Voice in my head.
I'm joking.
I don't know. Flemish, have you seen any dragonflies around here?
And not that I've noticed, no.
Not in the ship. There are insects outside of the ship.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, there's plethora out there. There's some areas are just plagued with like mosquitoes and other insects.
This dragonfly is made from this stuff. And it flies around the ship.
Hey, listen.
Psychic damage.
Did it follow a purple dragon by any chance?
No.
Ah, okay. It's not the one I'm thinking of then.
I get the reference. But no, you're the first, well, outside of us, living thing we've seen on the ship.
I wouldn't call it living. More of it's got a processor and it obeys commands.
Everyone roll a d20. Congratulations, Flittish. You get an inspiration from Lord Gunther. His powers are currently low, but he still wants to help where he can. Lucian gives you a reroll potion.
Hey,
Nice.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thanks, Vet.
Hey, bet.
But yeah, why don't you try calling for it then? If it is it like a familiar?
It's more like an assistance aid. It's not showing up on my tracker. It may be behind a door somewhere.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of those that didn't open, so
I will say, lower down the mechanisms and mechanical shit a little bit more.
Well, when I say processor, I mean the gem that's in it.
I know, but like tracker and fantasy, you know.
Hmm.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, no, we plan on trying to explore the ship, but the only door that let open was to that engine room. So, do you have ways of opening up the other doors?
We can go check to see if the head engineer made it to his room. If he did, that door should be open, or at least I can open it. Most of our quarters don't have the security lockdown.
I mean,
It wouldn't do any good if the people who can fix the problem causing a lockdown were trapped. Kind of defeats the purpose.
I mean, sounds good to me. Does anyone else have any other ideas?
Other players?
Forcing our way through.
I mean, if it's his ship, he knows what to do, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just listening. You keep calling us stupid, so I'm just listening to the smart one.
Like pat yourself on the head.
I am interested in having some sort of adamantium weapon, so that'd be cool.
Adamant resolve, but yes.
Adamant resolve weapon, since I guess they were like candy back in the day.
Wait, does that mean if you have an adamant resolve weapon that you can't crit with it?
No, it means when you hit an object. It actually is actually not as good as people think it is.
Yeah. But still.
Yeah.
Gribble, you're feeling good enough at this point to start moving around. The suit will support you well enough for now.
Okay. Someone help me up.
Sophus will pick him up.
Thank you.
And you realize Sophus seems like freakishly strong.
I thought your kind was like frail. Why are you so jacked?
I was a knight.
Huh. Well, never judge a book by its cover, I guess.
I can carry you the rest of the way if you want.
If I start to falter, maybe.
All right. So, you begin to stand up. Heading on out, and you realize that these sticks that you have with the light spell on them has expired. About halfway through your conversation. The lights dim out.
No.
No.
If only there was a way to reignite them.
Can you do you have a way to turn the lights on? Or whatever, what's going on here?
I will utilize my... Let me pull it up. I will pull out a lantern, and in it is a gemstone that is permanently glowing. Well, I have this, but if y'all need sticks, let's see. We can... Yeah. I just, Can I have that stick?
Sure, here.
And I hold it tightly, like it's about to crush into my glove of my hand. And it becomes a lamp. I utilize Tinker's magic to convert it into a lamp.
Nice.
Huh.
Does it work against this magical darkness?
It does, yeah.
Magic truly is a wonderful thing.
It's handy. If I have a big enough piece of scrap, I can do all kinds of things with it. Crowbar, shovel.
Good to know.
All right. But now it is adventure time. You
Adventure?
begin. I'm sorry. What?
I was just saying adventure.
Yes. Good campfire session. Two of you learned a lot about each other. The deeper you move into the ship, the more it feels emptied, not abandoned in haste, emptied with purpose. Corridors stretch ahead in long, narrow lines of reinforced wood and dark metal, their surfaces worn but intact. Doors stand open where they should be closed, some torn from their hinges, others left wide as if no one ever came back to shut them. Personal effects are scarce. No signs of any belongings, clutter, but there is signs of removal. Everything gone. Whatever evacuation happened here, it was very thorough and organized. The air carries a faint, stale dryness layered over something sharper, residual magic that never fully settled. It clings to the walls, to the floor beneath your feet, to the spaces between breaths. And then you begin to notice the damage. Panels along the walls are split outward, not crushed inward. Sections of the ceilings are warped and pulled as though something pushed through them from the inside. You see, the area where the arcane lights should be ignited on the vessel are completely dulled out, and the gems are jagged, creating lines instead of sculpted into balls like they usually are. The energy that powered this place did not simply fail, it seems to have escaped. Now I need an Arcana check from people.
Okie dokie.
If I have an investigation, do I get advantage?
No, Arcana is not a tool. Alrighty. Sylph and Damson, you're not quite sure what is happening. Gribble, the magic that was latent inside of the vessel to keep it secure, apparently over time has released and been warped and may or may not be interacting with many of the objects in hostile manners. Untamed magic is very difficult to maintain, obviously. And when it becomes wild, it just destroys.
I'm gonna have a lot of work ahead of me.
What is that?
Everything seems to have blown a fuse, and all the magic and arcana that runs through these corridors seeped out. And that's not a good thing. Uncaged Arcanum is not something you want to play around with.
I mean, isn't that just wild magic?
Oh, so y'all know what that is.
It's just wild magic, just magic that does its own thing. Like, there's stories of like people suddenly becoming magical, things awakening, some areas turn different colors, some chickens start to fly. It's just wild magic does wild magic things.
People turn to potted plants. Yeah?
I can talk. That's wild magic.
It is pretty wild.
Yeah. Well, no, because she's a druid. See what I mean?
I get it.
Yeah.
You are the bestest of dogs.
I don't get most of what y'all are talking about, but I get that one. Good job, Russia.
I know. Alrighty. So, continuing marching through, you can see the strange way that many of these objects have gone awry. Many of these things have become hostile. As you are wandering through, do you remember where you need to go, Gribble? Your name could have been Gibby. Anyways.
So he was either gonna be near his quarters or the captain's quarters, so we're going to his quarters first.
Okay. As you are moving through, you'd begin to notice some tools floating around, objects. You know the magic makes them hostile. You haven't warned anybody else that much yet.
Yeah, I might want to be on guard. Looks like the wild magic has taken root in these utensils.
So animated. Got it.
I can try to clear a path for us. And I will, on my left hand, the gauntlet just starts growing and a chain detaches and drops the giant ball that is attached to it. Well, if you're gonna pick something, might have to break a few things. Oh, this is gonna take a bit of effort.
Are you
All
bursting
good
down the
things
hall?
in life do.
Sorry, yeah, what were you saying, James?
I was gonna say all good things in life do take effort.
Yeah. Well, I hope y'all are ready for a fight, because with as much magic that should be running through these corridors, it's gonna be a gauntlet.
I'm ready.
Are y'all ready for
Okay.
this? I'm sorry, what were you saying?
You can't turn it off?
Not when it's infused into an object.
Okay.
I don't normally prepare that kind of magic. I could, but I would need to sleep in order to do something like that.
Alright. So, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm just getting
So,
the
I
the
think-
ball spinning.
I mean, I'm trying to get y'all a little hype. Are y'all ready?
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
let's do this thing.
All right, well, I'll assume the other two are ready too. Okay. Everybody, roll me some initiative.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Ooh, nice roll.
British compares her lovely new braided mop to all of these brooms.
They don't
I've already
know
put in the work. I've already put in the work to braid my mop, so.
Yes, this one is much better. Alrighty. Sylph, as soon as you all turn down the corridor, you see all of these different animated objects beginning to crash down the hall towards you all aggressively and chaotically. You are first in the initiative order.
I will attack the first one and directly in front of me.
Go for it.
Hop a little forward and summon up my weapon to my hand using pack chains and spirit forward. Wow! An 18.
18 will, in fact, hit
Nice.
a broom.
24 radiant.
Jeez, that is enough to destroy the broom. You go over and swing your twin seraph's blade at it. As the radiant energy courses through it, it shatters into splinters of wood.
Seeing how fast that was, they will pull back on an attack and hop back. That's their turn.
Oh, that was easy. Okay. All right. Sophis, broom. Gribble, broom. Sylph, broom. Vayrasha, broom. Let's start with Gribble. 13 to hit.
That will miss.
Sophis next. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, take 5 bludgeoning damage. Sylph, 10 to hit.
10 misses.
And Vayrasha sees a flying stick. And of course, with their flyby ability, they keep moving. Another 40 feet over there. This one flies past you and will move 20 more feet down there. This one flew up to you and will move 20 more feet over there. And this one will move 20 more feet over there. All of which do not provoke attacks of opportunity. They're like
Darn.
owls.
I was
Oh,
just gonna say,
wait.
hey, Varashik wants to try to snag that out of the air, but
I will
Never mind.
use my reaction to punch the one that just punched me.
Sure. Punch that stick. Punch it. Punch up the jam.
Hmm?
Have you closed out your browser this session? Oh, there it
That
goes.
is-
16 will
Yeah.
hit.
I think it might be lagging, yeah. That was
Ye-
weird.
Reset your browser. Like, close out the tab altogether, and then, yeah. Well, that'll hit. Roll your damage. And remind me, what is this ability that allows you to retaliate like this?
The Berserker one. Hold
Cool.
on a second.
I'm going to click the damage button for you to help this along a little bit. 20 damage! Is that correct, or is this too much?
30.
I don't know. Let me just see.
It's D4, 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 D10.
Yeah, I think that was right. I think that was wrong.
Yeah, it's D4 plus 4, D4 plus 4, D4 plus 3, D10. That
Yeah.
seems wrong.
Yeah. Okay. That one, this one, this one. It would be this one.
D4, 3D6, D10.
Mm-hmm.
You're frenzied right now?
Oh no, you're right. Not frenzy. So it would just be without the frenzy.
So 8 damage. Ooh, then it's still standing. Or
Yep.
floating. Alrighty, that's the brooms. Sophus, you're next.
Okay, she'll rage, and then and whack.
Go for it. Ooh, 10 misses.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't do it advantage.
Oh, you tried recklessing? Go ahead then. 17 hits.
No, this should count.
Well, that is a very destroyed broom.
And then she's gonna go over here. And punch this one.
Go for it. Nah, I think
It's a
that
crit.
hits.
Six.
Jesus. Well, that's a very dead table.
And that's her turn.
Gribble, these people are very good at violence.
Yeah, seems that way. That'd be, yeah, just enough. Alright, I am going to say, Great Lily Pad, give me strength. I am going to become large as a bonus action.
Do 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 do. Still tiny head.
Oh.
Like one of those pygmy head people from Beetlejuice.
And, like, as I jump to where I am now, the ball on the end of the chain just comes down and I say, and I came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, of course.
This is going to be a crit hit if it hits, because it is an object.
Mm-hmm. Yep, inanimate objects are constructs, which are objects. Or, sorry, animated objects. That's a hit.
So I will roll.
And you're
damage.
hitting the broom?
No, the table.
Oh, damn,
I
you
need
got
to
that much of a reach?
I have 15 feet of reach,
Hell yeah.
and I need to roll an extra d10.
Minimum
And then
damage.
I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, that's not minimum. It's just +4 and plus. Yeah. Do it. That'll hit.
We're at 20.
Ooh, nice.
And that'll be my turn.
Flittish.
I am going to bonus action bark skin myself. That'll boost my AC to 17.
Just imagine you bark and then a bunch of bark just. Roof!
Oof.
Come over here and actually, I don't need to actually move. Oh. I'm gonna action Starry Wisp to this broom.
Yeah. Wisp it.
Wisp.
Whisper, whisper, whisper. That'll hit.
9 radiant.
9.
And that will be my turn. Now Varash is gonna come over here. Is this? Yeah, she's gonna take on a table.
Yeah.
She's going to attempt to bite the table.
Of course. Dogs chew on table legs all the time. Like that's.
How about a 12?
Against the table? Will miss.
All right.
That is not enough to hurt the table.
It's just a really awkward shape. She's trying to get at the legs. Her second bite, a 20.
That'll hit it.
11. Nom nom nom.
Nice. The table's just barely still standing.
And that's me.
All right. Damson.
Alrighty. You know what? I haven't done this in forever. Where is it? Where is it? No, it's not that one. Where the fuck is it?
Hypnotic pattern.
No.
Fireball.
The blast.
Gonna move here, I think.
Eldritch Blast. Okay.
Yeah. And I, aiming at these two brooms, will use my breath weapon in a 30-foot line.
Yeah, you haven't used this in a while. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, I have 4 of these a day.
Nice.
So I need them to give me dex saves equal to 8 plus con plus proficiency, which would be...
And you can hit both brooms.
Yes.
Nice.
So that'd be 8 plus 4 plus 3. DC 15.
Well, one of them succeeded.
At level 11, it is 3d10.
All right. Gribble, apparently this one is draconic. Or draconic-ish.
Oh.
That one's destroyed. This one takes 4.
Yes.
Nice. All done?
And that is my action. I'd be like, kind of coughing up because it was a bit weak. Like, it's been a while since I've done that. As it's acid.
Ooh, melting. All right, Varasha is getting rammed at 25 to hit.
Oof, that will hit.
That'll be not all that much. Wait. Yeah, it's 2d8. It would be an extra 2d8. Yeah. So 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
As the table bucks itself back and forth and slams into Varasha. Next up, a sneaky rug was sneaking up behind you all. Let's find out which one it's attacking. Wait, there's only 5 of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh,
I mean,
wait,
Varasha.
no, 6. Varasha's. No! Varasha! No! Surprise rug attack.
Had the rug pulled out right underneath her.
I wasn't going to make that joke. All right, advantage. Smother. 11 to hit.
An 11 will miss.
As the
Varasha.
rug unravels itself quickly and attempts to smother around Varasha. Varasha just like crawls out from under it and looks confused.
The curtain hasn't fallen on this one yet.
Look, the rug is mad at dogs because it got peed on by one last time.
You know what? That's actually a very fair response. Sylph.
Seeing that Varasha is being wrapped up, they're gonna hop on over and start slashing at the fibers. First one, 13.
A 13 against a rug? Hits.
Oh, that's an 18.
Nice. The rug looks
Yeah.
severed.
And then the second one comes around as they spin. That's a 26.
26 will hit.
And that's nuts. A 23.
The rug was very anticlimactic.
It was. They hop over, make sure Varasha is safe, and give her a hug.
Good.
That's my turn.
The brooms will go. Flyby against Sylph. Bing. Yeah, let me close out rug. Flyby. Fail. Flyby against Gribble. Crit.
It's a hit. It can't crit me, but yeah.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. 4
But-
bludgeoning damage.
I get to attack him.
It's not an attack of opportunity.
No,
correct?
it's not because of that. I have. Let me scroll down. It is. So first I have this one,
Yes.
and then I have this one, which gives me.
Immediately after a
where I
creature
get to
within
roll
5 feet
damage
of you
twice.
hits you with a minute, you can make an opportunity attack against the creature. Versatile.
It's because it hit me. I get the trigger.
Yep.
And then the second one is the exploit opening, which gives me the ability to roll my damage for opportunity attacks twice and take the higher of the roll.
Go for it.
So, and I actually fixed my attack roll because it was wrong. So we will. Object Crusher is on. I want to hit this button twice. So 22 damage against that broom.
Yeah, it's dead.
And it turns into shrapnel.
Yeah. Splinters. Even worse.
And I took 4 from it.
Yep. Sophus.
All right. Let's see here. is it not doing it? Okay.
Reckless isn't procking for you.
I think it gets turned off by accident.
Huh. Weird.
28.
28 will in fact hit.
All right.
For that is a very destroyed broom.
That was 30. Go here. That's my turn.
Gribble! And then there was one table.
How dare you attack the dog? It's more important than you are, table.
Damn. Rude. But true. That hits. And it is still an object.
Well, 10 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just slam down into it as it gets demolished by the wrecking ball. And then I just pet right behind the ears on the doggo.
Varasha will accept the pets and the hugs. As Varasha looks back at you, Flittish, we can keep this one, right?
Yes, we can keep this one.
Good.
Would you like to be healed?
What? Oh yeah, Flittish will do that, right? Or
Was
do you
literally
do
about
that?
to.
Oh, just yeah.
Well, I can take care of it if you'd like me to.
If you'd like, sure.
I will take out a like sprocket like thing and hold it in my hand and put my hand out, and I am going to use my spell storing item to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. So that's 2, 4, 6 d8 plus 4. So 36 health back.
Jesus. Well, Varasha looks fine, I think.
Russia. Let's take a look.
Well then, shall we continue going forward?
Yes, I want to pat yourself on the head. Are you still hurt?
I'd be fine.
Still pat them on the head and cure wounds them.
Alrighty.
For 22 points of healing.
Nice.
No,
No.
thank you.
Of course, I have to look after you,
So,
she said, smiling.
looking around, you see this entire corridor has been savaged for some time by these animated objects, the surge of magic coursing through them, causing them to be very agitated this entire time. As you come to this realization, you see this entire area, Gribble, looks like something else occurred compared to many of the other places. Something more dangerous took place here.
Can I make out what that dangerous is?
That will be a survival check. Are you going to do that one or talk to others?
Something happened here. It's different than the rest of the ship's damage. I can't place my tongue on what it is.
Well, perhaps between all of us here we can figure it out.
Yes.
So who would like to do the survival check?
I can do it.
There you go. Go ahead.
Straight.
Yep. Unless somebody spoke up, which they didn't. Sophis, there was fighting that took place in this corridor a long time ago. By the looks of it, somebody came in with some type of powerful acidic or flaming weapon that could carve through the panels and area around. And looks like it's not clean cuts through the area itself. It actually looks like it got stopped, which leads you to believe that there was an object that is no longer here that was in the way, i.e. a person. People were cut down in this corridor.
It seems like people were attacked and killed here with some sort of acidic attack.
With Sophis saying that, given my nature, can I try to determine what kind of acid it was?
Alchemist
being a-
supply?
I don't have alchemist. I was going to more of just my knowledge of acids of being a
Sure.
black dragonborn.
Nature.
Sixteen.
So, Damson. This type of acid seems like it's more channeled into something like a magical weapon that deals that acidic damage. Which seems like a really dangerous weapon, because enough concentrated acid makes cutting through things very easy.
It appears it is a weapon infused with acid. If you look here, you can see how it's like normal with like acid weapons and like my own. There would be like more drips along here if it was natural. No, this seems more focused in like the edge of a blade.
That's not good.
No, well, I mean, it's good for cutting through things. Makes it easier. But against people, yeah, no, that's not good.
Who would hurt? So it was sabotage.
We should keep our eye out as we continue going forward.
So, you make it down towards the crew's quarters. Much more narrow holdings of everybody, or holdings of people's personal belongings, are found here. Many of their belongings are missing as well, but there's a few of them that look like they weren't readily removed with the same efficiency as all of the other passengers were. A little strange. As you were passing through, Gribble, you do have to go past your old quarters in order to get to the head engineers.
Is my door shut or open?
Your door is open.
I will go into my room.
Looking it around, it would appear like many of your personal effects and belongings were ransacked and looted through by somebody, and by the looks of it, a long time ago as well. Anything that was cloth-based has long since been destroyed and gone. Anything that was mundane in nature has faded and aged away into dust. The only thing that would remain would be your little dragonfly,
There you are, Jules.
who's stuck underneath a heavy book.
Raiders have no respect for people's stuff. I'm gonna get this book off of you.
All right. And I'll give you another character sheet for this thing. Jules?
Yes. It's my homunculus
Ew.
servant.
I'll let you edit the sheet with everything on it. You can just create NPC. Actually, I'll do that part for you.
Next might be Watts.
Homunculus. I actually know how to spell that word. Servant. PB, what number? 2, 3, 4, or 6? Or 5, I guess.
PB.
Oh, that's from Cauldron of Everything. We're looking at Forge of the Artificer. There we go. Everything's in there. You just have to update it with any of your stats that it gets.
Yeah.
They're retrieving their dragonfly. Can I snoop about to see more on the personal level who this person is?
Absolutely. Roll me a perception check.
14. Low rolls today for me.
Yeah, not the best. Hey, you had some good hits. 14. With a cursory glance, what would what would Sylph spy, Gribble, in your quarters? Just with a cursory glance.
You might see that there's something on the ceiling. A giant green lily pad.
In the sky.
Yeah. You know, anytime he came back to his quarters, he's always like, I do all of this so I get passage to the great lily pad in the sky.
Anything else that they might notice? That might
Oh.
reflect your character's personality at all?
Like maybe some old dog tags of his. And like the books in here, if they're even legible still, would be like religious texts of the ancient Fae, as they were trying to teach him about what faith was.
Alright. And I think that's what you discover in there that stands out to them.
Okay.
So, back in the hallway. You're only a couple of rooms down from the lead engineer's room. As you go down the corridor and get to the door, you notice that it is currently shut, locked, barred. It'll be very difficult to open this without any type of keys to this facility. Well, at least for you, Gribble.
Who needs keys when you can break a door? I know how thick. I know how thick these doors are.
All right, go for it.
I will wind up the old ball and chain and slam over and over again into this door until it's gone.
You all hear the echoing blows time and time and time again. Any element of surprise impossible with this. However, after a good 30 seconds of you slamming it into the door, it eventually does splinter and break. And you notice that there was a chair barring the door shut as well. When you look inside, you see bones as the only remains of an individual hauled up and cradling themselves in the corner by the bed. The person appears like they were, at one point in time, tall, elven. But it looks like they died inside the room.
Does it look like the chief engineer's remains?
You can roll me a nature check.
Can I roll history based off of his memory of what the chief's race was?
Yeah, sure. All right. He was a coward. Whenever anything went wrong, you kind of had to step in and fix it.
I had a feeling this is probably what you'd end up doing. You didn't even have the decency to tell the captain. I will rifle through his bones looking for the tool that I need.
Okay. Roll me an investigation roll. Everyone else, perception checks.
Sure.
Oof. So Sylph, we'll resolve yours first. Looking at the individual hauled up in the corner, you're kind of stuck with how did they die in here? The door was barred. It definitely wasn't even hurt or harmed. There's no seams for anybody to slip through with small range teleportations. You're kind of stuck just looking at that, wondering how did they die, more so than anything else. Damson and Flittish, or Verasha, depending on which one you were at that moment in time. Looking around here, you do notice that there are, for the first time in any of these rooms, clothes that are still well put together and fully intact, which means they had to be arcanely infused. And they look like very ancient nobility clothes. You know, like Shakespeare with the collars? That type of shit. Old shit. You know, to stop them from licking their stitches. Name that movie, get an inspiration.
Isn't that like Ace Ventura?
No. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yes, it is.
I was going to say a different movie, but yeah.
Oh.
There was another movie where it was like licking stitches.
Yeah. So that is what the two of you discover. The clothes of this individual. Sophis, you kind of circumvent all of that looking around, and you notice on top of the table that there's a small locked box that has these 4 different rotary little sliding units that you can rotate that have different symbols that you don't recognize on them. The more you finagle with it, you think that this is some type of puzzle box that would safeguard something important inside. You don't know what these symbols represent, but could be a fun thing that might yield something interesting in the future.
Okay. She'll grab it. And she says, "What's this?" And she'll show it to the frog, Gribble.
Gribble, that would be a lockbox.
That looks to be a personal lockbox.
Would the thing you're looking for be in here?
Seeing as he didn't really care about his job, I don't know.
Gribble, as you are looking through the area trying to find the key is left in an embarrassing position. Roll me an insight check. Without getting into too many details, the best you can surmise is he was hiding the key from somebody looking for it, and he hid it in a place that no one would look. But luckily, you don't have to look there because he's nothing but bones.
Yeah. You at least did something right in your miserable life.
Wow.
Hey, we didn't get into it. You can make any assumptions you want.
No,
Ain't it?
just the level of disrespect he had for him. Just wow.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, when you put up with this guy as a boss.
Has anyone ever worked for a Nepo baby?
Thankfully, no.
Warranted. But yes, you have his multi-purpose tool. Your multi-purpose tool now.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have something nice in that box, but it's not what we came for. But if you want it, you can keep it. He's definitely not gonna need it.
All right, good
Fair.
talk, Sophus. All right. So, now that you have this, you know the chamber in order to try to fix everything is inside of the captain's quarters. You just need to navigate up to the upper level and get in there.
We gotta go down that way, up 2 flights, down a flight, over, up 2 more flights.
Does it,
This way.
does it feel like I could force the lockbox open?
The best I can, like, it's sturdily built, but the best I can answer is you can certainly try.
Okay. Would that be like a strength roll? Or athletics roll?
Athletics.
Okay.
DC 25.
All right.
Not impossible, but pretty difficult. Come on. It's the grip, you know, you don't have like an edge or teeth for you to grip onto. It's a lot harder for you to get that leverage going.
Are you having some issues?
I was just trying to force it open, but I don't think I could get a good grip right now.
You said there were symbols on it, right?
Yeah. Have you ever seen what's it called? A Michelangelo device?
Oh, where it like spells out a word?
Yeah, where you have to rotate the different things until it creates a sequence that would unlock the thing.
Oh, like National Treasure.
Exactly.
Okay.
It can be Thieves' Tooled.
Yeah, I can try that.
Thieves' Tool's intelligence. If you are proficient in, I'll say, investigation, you'll have advantage.
Okay. Let me just make sure. Yes. Just set this to int. 18.
That's actually not high enough to cryptex. Thank you. I always called it the Michelangelo device.
I had to look it up. I'm like, I know what he's talking about.
I'm
Yeah.
going to add +4 to that.
We love 22. As you begin going through the rotary, you can read the native language of this. It is Netherese, and so you understand completely what it says. And you are trying to figure out what the mechanism is based off of the different letters inside of it, until you realize The letters can spell out mommy.
I just put my like two of my little toe pads on my hand, right between my eyes along the bridge. And I'm just like, at least he was devoted to something.
What is it?
His mother.
The box is his mother?
Oh, I hope not.
Sophus is never beating the intelligence allegations.
I sure hope not. I've heard people making people into gems, but
and when you open it up, you find inside of this lockbox, it is an extra-dimensional space that is akin to a coin purse of holding. However, there is no coins inside of it. What you find inside is a lovely ballroom gown and high heels.
We just watch him pull that out of like the box, right?
Yeah.
Was your supervisor a lady?
I
or
sure hope that's not his mother's.
either that or it's his.
Sophus, what were you saying?
Oh, she would be saying, oh, as she watches them pull that out, she's like, what? Whose is that? Is that his mother's?
I don't know, but it's yours. And the box is yours. I will mark on the box like the letters that if you want to close it and reopen it later, these are the letters you got to get into the line.
Is it an
Okay.
urn?
What'd you say, Sylph? I apologize. I didn't hear you.
Is it a urn?
No. These devices would be for like keepsakes, private items that you didn't want to like have other people snooping around in, or as like gift boxes.
Okay.
So it was either, and it was a guy who was the first engineer, the first class lead head engineer. It was a guy. It's either his, little weekend secret, or it was a gift for his mom.
Yeah.
This is a powerful device. See, we can store a bunch of stuff in there.
Well, y'all said y'all wanted stuff to sell or stuff. That stuff over there, I pointed to clothes on the rack. That should fetch you a nice penny.
I mean, among certain nobles, I think, or theater bards would love it.
Maybe.
That's the word. Uncle Sal was a bard.
She'll put the dress and heels back in the magical box.
Remind me whenever you get around to identifying those to tell you what they are. They are not mundane.
Yeah.
Just write that as a note on your thing when you get it identified. Cool. No?
Yep.
Your next destination, the captain's quarters. Are we ready?
Do y'all want to grab the shirts or no?
Shh. Sure. We'll take them with us.
All right. Now, as you gather up the last of your loot from this room and start to leave, you begin heading up the staircase, winding as it is up to the second landing that is a good 40, 50 feet above where you last were. Really large vessel that you guys are on. This is like unnecessarily large. But if it was an ark of sorts, then stands to reason it would be this large. As you reach the top and you start to navigate outwards towards the back area, You notice this large looming door with the symbols of the previous ruler. This tall standing, elegant, elven-looking individual adorned in a full captain's uniform, etched into the woodwork to make it look indented, imprinted, and three-dimensional, as if the wood itself could come alive. And
Oh.
oh yeah, they look beautiful, absolutely breathtaking. And Gribble, as you look at the visage of your captain, one of the only good people who worked on the ship, deserving of their title and position on it as well.
I will bow and go, Captain, respectfully, and then look forward.
All right. You see the little arcane runic markings along the edges of the wall that you can start tampering with to unlock it. Sylph, are you doing any? Oh, sorry. Go on.
Don't mind me, Captain. Just gotta see what else is wrong with the ship, and I need access. Hope you don't mind.
Sylph, are you doing anything?
Just watching at the moment, really. There isn't much for Sylph.
Alrighty.
Weren't you trying to reclaim the ship?
No, the ship was it good? The father of the Goliath.
Varrock's father.
That is who was in charge of protecting it, yes.
Yeah.
But it
Kate-
wasn't. I don't believe it was their ship originally.
No. Well. Go ahead and roll me a Thieves' Tools check then.
Again, with intelligence.
Yes.
Okay. One to
Oh, much better this time. You managed to release the lock mechanism on the door, so you should be able to open it up without any repercussions.
I do, like, this is probably the most respectful he's been on the ship since y'all brought him out of the rift. As he carefully opens the captain's door.
And as you open it up, it begins to slowly decompress as you can feel this shunt of air that's been locked and sealed away for a very, very long time. And as the door opens wide, Sylph, you peer inside and you recognize every single item in here. There are baubles, there are trinkets, there is clothing, there is linens. All of this, yours. You recognize every single one of them. You remember where you got them, whom gifted them to you, whom you took it from, playfully so. Many of it wasn't worth very much back then, but it was just nice things that you collected over the years. As you peer around, you also see the beautiful portrait that was inscribed and produced, looking just like you did back then, the elegant, tall, standing, powerful fae that you were. And in the background of that portrait, the draconic mistress upon her throne. And I think this is a good stopping area for the session. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.